Hi, Dougie from Douglas Stackworld here with Stuart Price. How you going, Stuart?
Yeah, good, Dougie. How are you, mate?
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic.
Mate.
We are ready to talk to you about fishing. Okay, let's talk about offshore. Okay.
Offshore. The weather looks half all right, Dougie.
Yeah, tomorrow, so we're talking Friday the 23rd and then Saturday 24th, 25th, Sunday of September 2022. And so tomorrow's not bad, Stuart. 6 to 10 knots, variable southwest, northerly, northeast, swing back around again.
Yep.
Saturday's a bit windy.
Yep.
But still not too bad, but a little bit windy.
Yep.
And then Sunday similar to tomorrow, 6 to 10 knots.
Oh, good.
So
and then next week looks fantastic.
It gets even better.
Yep.
So most of the day, sort of Tuesday on, are like 5 to 10 knots.
Fingers crossed it stays that way.
I haven't had a Flathead classic like that for a while. Weather-wise, Stuart told me it's last year we got killed in that thunderstorm.
Yeah, that's right.
But anyway, tell him back, my son.
We've always got a Dougie story.
Lightning all around us, but that's another story.
We survived.
We survived. Anyhow, guys, we'll quickly tell you about what's happening on shore. So snapper everywhere. So snapper on the 18s, 24s, 36s and 50s, northeast and east. Few kings and amberjack there as well.
Yeah. And
also a few pearlies. And when we say like the snapper everywhere, they are everywhere, but you just got to catch them. Simple as that.
Yeah, look, at the end of the day, they might not want to feed when you're there. They might be all over the sounder. You show up and there's bait everywhere and there's fish everywhere. But if they don't want to eat, they ain't going to eat.
But in saying that, this weekend, going by the chart, and last weekend we told you it was going to be crap on Saturday and it was actually really nice.
They got that
again,
right.
We followed the weather guys.
Yeah, that's right.
We should just do our own weather forecast. But so this weekend is like a 3-fish day, which is like the number one fishing amount of fish day. And it goes Friday. Tomorrow's not too bad. Saturday's not too bad. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday are full on the go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they
good.
bite all day nearly. Give it a crack.
Yep.
Spanner crabs, they're good.
Yep.
50 metres straight to Q1. A few guys rang up during the week and sent us some photos and did really well. Watched our YouTube how to catch spanner crabs and they smacked it.
And they're big. They're big crabs.
They're really big crabs, yeah, really good size. So well done. Yeah, so we'll now go inshore.
Yep.
We're going to head up to sort of the
jumping pin
area. Yep, that's it.
Lots of tail around. There's been a lot of bait in the jumping pin.
Yep.
We were up there on
Tuesday.
Yep.
And not every flathead, but a lot of flathead we caught spat up. Beautiful white bait. Put in the deep fryer. They were beautiful ones.
You must have been hungry, Dougie.
I was. But there's a lot of flatties along the edge of Kalinga Bank. Also a couple around Crusoe.
Yep.
We tried being there, right? Didn't have much luck there, did we?
But
it was just only because we got snagged all the time.
Yeah.
But they're there amongst the snags. You should fish a lot around the snag. Good area for fish. But, no, come back to what we're saying. Definitely along Kalinga Bank and further around where the old bar is on the south side of North Australia.
Yep.
That's where they are.
Yeah. And either vertical jigging, so keeping your plastic on the bottom and over the top of it.
Yep.
Or you can cast up into the shallows and work it back down the drops.
So when we say referring to fish to deep, it's not really deep. We're casting up into the edge of the bank, that much water, and hopping your lure back out into the deep and drops off really quick.
Yeah.
And next thing you're in like 30 foot or 40 feet of water, 15 metres of water.
Yeah.
So you start off real shallow and then all of a sudden drops down deep. So every time you hop it, you don't actually wind up the loose line, you actually let it sink with the slack.
Yeah, you sink.
And even open the bar arm up and let it fall a bit more.
That's right.
Okay? Yeah. Anyhow, lures that are working really well. We had a magic lure up there, Stewie. Which one was it?
We did. It's a bit close to the classic. No, I don't really want to tell you.
Okay, we'll show you next week.
I'm going to tell you.
No,
I'll tell you.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So supposedly we're the first guys in Australia to get these colours. Right. And they absolutely smash the fish.
That's it. So we, Dougie, you were actually out fishing me for once, and it was quite a substantial number. It was regular. You were on 9 and I was on 1.
I think you had 1.5 because that little 15 centimetre one. We gave you half.
We got 1.5. So I was on 1.5 fish. Dougie was on 9, and he's getting very boisterous about it. And then, well, bam! I went through his tackle box when he wasn't looking, and I found some new samaki prawns that have just been released, and apparently we're the first ones with them. And they've been smacking, and I made a comeback. I ended up winning the day again, 5 weeks in a row. Not that we're counting or anything. We aren't that competitive, are we?
No, but the point
we are.
I beat him on the points, which is what it's all about. He just gets the numbers.
That's all right.
All little fish. There's a range of about 9 colours.
Yep.
Stewie, they did work extremely well. But how are we rigging them up, mate?
So I just take that weedless hook straight out. So I'll just pop one out of the packet real quickly. This was actually the go-to colour. Just a little natural colour. And
you're meant to show that the UV.
Oh, no. UV to the max, as Dougie would say. So I'll just pull that weedless hook out, get rid of it, and put a jig head in, and then it's just absolutely dynamite. So the jig head's just going to have a more exposed hook on the top. So as soon as that flatty sniffs it, they're on. And very UV, as Dougie's going to show.
Yeah.
Might be able to see it, maybe not.
I think we can see it from this side.
Yeah, we can see it.
Anyway,
yeah.
But they're very, very good guys.
Yep.
I was impressed that Stuart actually come back so quick. And had he not had that, it would have been a flogging. But
But Dougie, what did you use to get ahead, mate?
I used these things.
These little ones, the Fuse Doctor.
And so my son Liam smacked him on those.
Oh,
actually, he caught the most points that day.
He smashed them. He used to
smashed us.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that and the bite science in that one there.
Yeah,
did really well. Okay. And actually, we've got a special on the bite science at the moment too, because they're only new, as we keep talking about every week. They did some really good ranges.
Yeah.
They did big shads, big pre-weighted ones, pre-made, and little pre-made, which is my favourite at the moment. And if you buy 5 packets, guys, you will get they work at about $9.60 a packet or $9.80 a packet or something like that with the discount. You get a free spool of D8 braids. This is an 8-ply braid, really, really good stuff in £10, and that's worth a bit over $30. So spend around less than $50, and we'll get with a spool of braid as well as 5 packets of plastics. It's pretty cheap.
Quite good value.
So we're doing that deal this weekend, only this weekend, and at the Flathead Classic.
Yep. So we will have a tent down the Flathead Classic. You're welcome to come down and pop down and say good day, and we'll have a bit of stock down there as well. But it's a good deal. It's cheap.
Very good. Very cheap.
Yep.
Yeah. So and they do hits of models. But Stewie does it worked alright. The Seamans were good on the week.
Seamans worked really good.
On what, Tuesdays?
Trick swims, like more of a longer, more bait fishy type pattern. As Dougie said, heaps of white bait around.
Stewie, these work well.
Little vibes work really good. Yeah, I like that one. That's white bait colour.
So we use these vibes, guys, from anywhere along Kalinga Bank to up at the flats, but definitely along Kalinga Bank. They work really well.
Yeah.
We use everything we just talked about on Kalinga Bank, and the Kalinga Bank goes quite long. It's about 3 or 4 k's long, so plenty of room for 100 or 200 boats along there, you know.
Which there will be on next Wednesday.
That's possibly true. Really good around the flats, Stewie, this one.
That's exactly right, Dougie. And anywhere up the pin or down around the Seaway, they've been smacking them on glide baits the last couple of days. Even the big MMD splash prawns in that real shallow water. They've been working really good as well.
So fishing just north of where the wall ends in that Portuguese Bay there, straight opposite Rhino Bay Canal more or less, but on the Straddle side.
Maybe.
Okay. Usually,
But flats around Crab Island's been really good as well.
Yeah.
There's been a lot of good fish around that general area.
Yeah, and actually the back of Wade Break and the banks opposite Aqua all the way through to Brittle Lotus Creek.
Yeah.
All those banks fish really well. Where the little trees are.
Yeah.
Secret spot X.
Secret spot.
Okay,
don't have many secret spots left. Dougie's telling everything.
Well, you showed the lures.
Yeah,
I'll show the spots again. Yeah. So guys. But get back to the jumping pin area. Lots of whiting up around the basins as well, Stuart.
Yeah. Lots of whiting in that first and second lagoon. So just past Millionaires as you're going north, go past all the big boats. You got 2 bays on your right hand side on Stratty, and they've been fishing really good. First of the run in tide is the best. And
using unweighted yabbies, so no sinker, just the yabby on the hook.
Yeah, you don't have to throw it far, and just let it drift out, and they'll just pick it up and run, and that's it. They're big.
They're big. So crads, maybe Tippler's Channel.
Tippler's Channel, maybe for a few sandies.
And muddies. Yeah. There's a bit of rain today. Maybe,
I'll probably try it around Jake as well. Yeah, Cabbage Tree, up the back blocks.
Back blocks, We'll go back to the Broadwater Aldershots, Stuart.
Aldershots.
You fished there, mate?
I fished there yesterday. So I fished around the Aldershots and Seaway yesterday. We got 20 fish for the morning, so it was pretty reasonable. But it was good. There was a fair bit of snotweed, so you got to fish through the weed, try to find those cleaner pockets in between everything. But there was definitely a lot of fish there.
And a lot of snotweed in the Seaway at the moment.
So much. As soon as that tide started running out, it's just a wall of snotweed coming down.
Cast your lure out, top plastic, and first hop, it's like glug.
That's right.
Take it off and cast back out again.
That's it. And just get another glug. Or a fish.
Or a fish.
Or a fish. Yeah. But no, the Seaway fish pretty good yesterday morning. We had 4 fish in the first hour and there was 2 over 70. So
good.
Reasonable.
Well done.
Yep. Yeah. On those little prawns actually, little smarky prawn. Yep.
So there's a bit of waves, there are a few waves on the Seaway this morning when I was out there. So
a little bit rough.
Yeah, I went squidding this morning, got a few squid.
Oh, nice, Dougie, mate.
Squid are everywhere at the moment. And definitely worth it. Go if you're going to go catch some squid. Try around the Seaway, not actually around the Seaway, either side of the Seaway. So try down around Bigger Creek in front of Bayview Harbour, and also up towards Mariners Cove, the jetty at Southport, and even round to the Gold Coast Bridge.
Yeah.
On the edge of the channel, middle of the channel. So they're everywhere.
Yeah. So is that why you were a little bit late?
A little bit late, yeah. Sorry about Stewie. I was product testing the new squid jig.
It wasn't too bad. Only an hour and a half late today, so it's alright. It was good on Dougie time. But no, it's good. We do have to fish a fair bit to give reports. So
That's right.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah.
Keep you guys happy.
Yeah.
And us happy. Hey guys, so definitely going to be a good weekend this weekend. So weather-wise, get out there. Have you heard much up at the dam, Stuart?
I haven't heard of a heap, but the bass have definitely moved out of the deep. They're starting to be a bit of an edge bite at the moment.
Yep.
So as soon as that water temp starts to warm, which it is, they kind of go up and start feeding on the edges. I'll be throwing little plastics, maybe a bit of top water early morning, late arvo. And
spinnerbaits and plastics during the day.
Yeah, around the timber and stuff like that. Yep.
And guys, just for the guys who are Lambos, this weekend is the right tide for you guys. It's probably the best weekend of the year for a big flatty on the foreshore.
Yep.
Got high tides 7 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is on Saturday. I'll be trying anywhere from Bayview Harbour all the way down to Paradise Point.
Yep.
That will be my go-to.
Yeah.
I'm fishing very like 1/6, 2/0 size in whatever plastic you like.
Yeah.
And casting sort of horizontally along the edge of the shoreline, not too far out. And as the tide drops, work your way out deeper on the edge of the weed.
Yeah.
But there'll be some big flatties there.
Yeah. Bit of scent on your lure works as well.
Yeah.
Bit of S factor.
S factor, guaranteed, pretty well.
Yeah.
So give that a crack at your land base off the beach. There's a bit of swell at the moment, but there have been some good tailer. Tiger got some good tailer off the. This is Asian tiger, different tiger to the tiger that you might know. And he got some good fish off the Seaway wall yesterday or the day before.
Yeah,
actually got a doggy mackerel.
Yeah, he got a doggy mackerel as well, so it's pretty good. He's a good fisher.
Yep.
Just lure fishes, no bait.
Yep.
And he's
some
figured
really
it out.
Tailor, so around that 60 centimetre size, 65.
Yep.
So give that a crack maybe off the wall.
Yeah.
You'll see the guys spinning up the rocks down there.
Yep.
And it's probably heaps of whiting around as well.
Council Chambers in the Narang.
Yep.
Back a wave break.
Pimbamar.
Yep.
Maybe up Coomera as well.
Yeah.
Yep, give that a go as well. Okay, and you will see us maybe if you are fishing the Flathead Classic at the Flathead Classic itself. We're going to stand there next to Shimano, and we'll be there with everyone's product and pushing the barrow.
Yep.
But we will be fishing, so we'll only be there sort of around 5:30 till maybe 7:30 at night because we have to go back home and re-rig for the next day.
Yeah. And
refill our boxes of all the gear that we lost. Anyhow, that's what we'll be doing. So guys, we'll see you down there, or we'll see you on here and watch our YouTube page on Doug Bird's Fishing Channel. And Stewie, wish you luck in the Flathead Classic, mate.
Dougie, wish you luck as well, mate.
I'll be fishing with you actually.
Oh no, so I really hope you do well.
I'm going to put a wager on. I'm going to put a wager on this one, guys. Who do you reckon will catch the most Flathead out of Stewie and Dougie? I want to see some comments, please. And the Flathead Classic.
Really hope you didn't just jinx yourself, but good luck, Dougie, mate. That's a competition. Anyway, too easy, guys.
And I'll be holding the prawns, okay? The prawn loose. Yeah. Okay, anyway, we've got them in stock, guys. We've got heaps there. Heaps of new gear that's coming. We will catch you next week, Dougie and Stuart and the team here at Doug Bird's Sacker World. Number 8, Centreview Drive, Bigger Waters, just behind Harbour Town, off Brisbane Road.
Yep.
See you there.
Thanks, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.